My child, listen to me carefully right now. Within the next 3 days before it happens, you will see the sign. It will not come as noise. It will not come with thunder. It will come quietly, but it will carry my voice. It would be unsafe to dismiss this warning. Mark this date right now in your heart. If you are reading this, it is not by accident. Do not ignore this prophetic sign. If you have been seeing the same numbers repeat lately, 111, 333, or 444, in moments that seem too specific to be random, type those numbers in the comments. When heaven repeats something, it is underlining it. And the fact that these words found you today is not coincidence. Your life depends on it. I am speaking to you because you asked me for clarity. You asked me for direction. You cried out in moments when no one heard you, and you said, Lord, show me what is coming. Lord, warn me before it is too late. This is me answering you. I arranged this moment before you woke up today. I guided your steps here. I interrupted your routine for a reason. This is not entertainment. This is not random. This is instruction. Stay with me until the end. Because if you walk away too soon, you may miss the key that unlocks your protection. In 3 days before the event unfolds, I will allow you to see something unusual. It may be a dream that feels different from your normal dreams. It may be a sudden conversation that strikes your spirit. It may be a repeated word, a number, a name, or a memory rising again. Do not ignore repetition. When I repeat something, it is because I am underlining it in your life. The sign will not be loud, but your spirit will feel awake when it happens. You will pause and sense that something is different. That pause is me. That stirring is my spirit pressing against your awareness. Do not brush it aside. What is coming is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to redirect you. Something is about to shift. Something you have grown comfortable with is about to be shaken. It may look like a door closing. It may look like a relationship changing. It may look like an opportunity moving away from you. But what you must understand is this. I remove before I replace. I close before I elevate. I shake before I settle. The event that follows the sign is not punishment. It is protection. You have been standing on ground that looks stable, but beneath it there are cracks you cannot see. I see them. I know what is ahead. If I did not intervene, you would walk into something that would wound you deeply. So I am warning you before it happens. 3 days before the change, I will show you the signal. When you see it, prepare your heart. Do not argue with me. Do not say, maybe this is nothing. It is not nothing. It is mercy. I have seen your tears. I have watched you lie awake at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering how much longer you must endure confusion. I have heard the silent prayers you were too tired to speak aloud. You feel alone sometimes. You feel as if people misunderstand you. You carry responsibilities that no one thanks you for. You smile during the day, but at night you feel the weight. I have seen every moment. Not one tear has fallen without me collecting it. Not one sigh has escaped your lips without me hearing it. If you have ever cried a prayer that never made it past a whisper, type Amen, because I heard it. Every one of them. And this moment is part of my answer. The reason I am warning you is because your season is about to change. But change can feel like loss before it feels like blessing. That is why I must prepare you now. The enemy would love for you to panic when the event happens. He would love for you to think God has left me. But I am telling you ahead of time so you will recognize my hand in it. When it happens, you will remember these words. You will say, He told me 3 days before. And peace will guard your heart instead of fear. Do not dismiss this message. Do not scroll past it as if it is just another word. This is a lifeline. If you ignore the sign, you may delay what I am trying to protect you from. Mark this date spiritually. Pay attention over the next days. Clear your mind. Reduce distractions. The adversary will try to keep you busy, overwhelmed, and distracted so that when the sign appears, you overlook it. Be still. Be alert. There are some things you must not share with everyone. Not everyone will understand what I show you. If you speak too quickly, others may plant doubt in your heart. Guard what I reveal. Hold it quietly between you and me. Let it settle. When the sign appears, begin to prepare in prayer. Release bitterness. Let go of grudges. Forgive those who hurt you. I cannot elevate you while you are holding on to chains. Pray each morning and ask me for clarity. Ask me to confirm what you sense. I will not leave you confused. I am not a God of chaos. I am a God of order. But I require your attention. I require your obedience. When I nudge you to step back from something, do it quickly. When I nudge you to step forward, do not hesitate. Declare this in the comments, Lord. I trust you with what I cannot see. Type it as a decision, not a request, because trust extended before understanding is what moves heaven on your behalf. The coming event may look like interruption, but it is alignment. It may feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Think of a surgeon removing something harmful. The removal may hurt, but it saves the body. I am removing what would harm your future. I am closing what would limit your growth. I am redirecting you toward a path that carries greater peace and greater purpose. You are not small in my eyes. You are not forgotten. I chose you to hear this warning because I care about your future. There are many who will walk blindly into change because they refuse to listen. But you will not be among them. You will be prepared. You will be steady. You will recognize my hand. There is someone who will encounter these words at the moment they feel most alone in what they are about to walk through. Someone for whom this warning will be the difference between peace and panic when the shift arrives. What you plant through the link in the description and the first comment carries this word to them. It does not go to a channel. It goes toward making sure that when someone is lying awake at night asking why things are shaking, this is what finds them. Just plant and stay with me. Type this: I am not forgotten and I am not small. Receive that, because the one who arranged this exact moment before you woke up this morning does not arrange moments for those he considers insignificant. When the 3-day sign comes, do not fear. Stand still, pray, adjust your heart, and when the event follows, trust me immediately. Do not complain. Do not accuse me. Instead say, Lord, you warned me. I trust you. The trust will open the door that no one can shut. After this shift, your life will not look the same. What felt heavy will begin to lift. What felt blocked will begin to move. What felt delayed will begin to unfold. You will see that what I removed was never meant to stay. You will see that what I closed was protecting you from deeper pain. I am not trying to scare you. I am trying to shield you. I am not trying to threaten you. I am trying to prepare you. I speak before events so that my children are never without light. Darkness only overwhelms those who refuse the warning. So mark this date, stay alert. Watch for the sign 3 days before it happens. Guard your spirit, stay in prayer. Release fear, release doubt, release control. And when you see it, remember that I told you ahead of time because I love you. My child, pause right now and quiet your thoughts. Do not rush past this moment. I have arranged it with careful hands before you woke up today. Before you reached for your device, before your mind began racing with the duties of this day. I had already set this meeting in motion. You may think you found this by chance, but I tell you clearly, there is no chance here. There is no accident. There is no random movement in the steps of those who belong to me. I ordered this interruption. I stepped into your routine. I allowed your attention to be captured because I needed you to hear me now. You have asked me for a sign. Do not deny it in your heart. There were nights when you lay still and whispered, Lord, if you are there, show me. If you hear me, answer me. If I am not alone, interrupt me. I heard those prayers, even the ones you did not speak aloud, even the ones that were only tears. You asked for clarity because you felt surrounded by uncertainty. You asked for direction because you felt like you were walking without a map. You asked me to confirm that I am still guiding you. This moment is that confirmation. Nothing about this is coincidence. I do not operate through accidents. I move with intention. I speak with purpose. When I decide to interrupt your day, It is because something greater is unfolding around you. There are seasons when I allow you to walk quietly, learning, growing, waiting. And then there are moments when I step in with urgency. This is one of those moments. I am not here to entertain you. I am not here to simply comfort you with soft words. I am here to awaken you. You may have thought that I was silent in recent days. You may have wondered why answers seemed delayed, but understand this. Silence does not mean absence. I was positioning you. I was aligning circumstances. I was preparing your heart so that when this message reached you, you would be ready to receive it. If I had spoken sooner, you would not have understood. If I had waited longer, you might have drifted further into confusion. My timing is exact. My child, I arranged this moment because you are standing at a sensitive point in your life. You feel it. There is tension in your spirit. There is a quiet awareness that something is shifting. You have sensed that change is near, but you have not known whether to move forward or stay still. That inner stirring is not your imagination. It is me pressing gently against your awareness. I am calling you to attention. Do not treat this lightly when I interrupt. It is because something matters deeply. I have seen the distractions that surround you. I have watched how easily your focus is pulled in different directions. I know how quickly doubt can creep into your mind and convince you that a divine moment is nothing more than coincidence. But I tell you again, nothing about this is random. I guided you here. I opened your eyes to these words. I am speaking directly to you. You asked me for a sign because you were tired of guessing. You were tired of trying to read situations on your own. You were tired of relying on your own understanding and still feeling uncertain. In your frustration, you said, Lord, just make it clear. Just show me what I need to see. This is me making it clear. This is me answering. But you must stay. You must not skip ahead. You must not close this moment prematurely. There is urgency in my voice because what I am about to unfold requires your full attention. If you walk away too soon, you may miss a detail that is meant to guard you. If you allow distraction to pull you out of this moment, you may overlook the instruction hidden within these words. I am not speaking in fragments. I am speaking in sequence. Every part matters. Type Amen if you have sensed something shifting around you in recent days. Something you could not name but could not ignore. Because that sensation is not imagination. It is discernment. And discernment heard and acted on is what separates the prepared from the shaken. My beloved, I do not chase those who choose to ignore me, but I pursue those who ask for me. You ask me. That is why I am here. You opened the door through your hunger for clarity. Now I am stepping through it. But you must remain. Do not treat this as something you can return to later. Later is not guaranteed in moments of spiritual alignment. When I call, it is because the window is open now. You have felt restless lately. You have felt a weight you cannot explain. There has been a quiet pressure in your chest, as if something unseen is approaching. You have tried to dismiss it. You have told yourself that you are simply overthinking. But you are not overthinking, you are discerning. Your spirit has been picking up on movement before your mind could understand it. That awareness is not fear, it is preparation. I arranged this interruption because you are about to cross into a new phase. Transitions require attention. Crossroads demand clarity. If you are careless in moments like this, you can drift into paths that were never meant for you. I love you too much to let you drift without warning. I love you too much to remain silent while you stand at the edge of change. Do not confuse my urgency with anger. I am not angry with you. I am protective of you. There is a difference. When a father sees his child approaching a busy road without looking, he calls out loudly, not to frighten the child, but to prevent harm. That is what I am doing now. I am calling you to awareness. I am calling you to focus. This is the answer to your request for a sign. But signs require recognition. If you refuse to recognize them, they lose their power in your life. That is why you must not leave this moment halfway. Do not allow impatience to steal what you prayed for. Do not let distraction rob you of the clarity you asked me to provide. I am speaking to your spirit more than your ears. Beneath the surface of these words, there is a stirring meant specifically for you. Others may hear similar messages and feel nothing. But you feel something. There is a tightening in your attention. There is a sense that these words are piercing deeper than ordinary speech. That is because I am tailoring this to your current condition. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked, but you are at a point where your next decision will shape more than you realize. Small choices can create large outcomes. Quiet moments can shift entire seasons. This is one of those moments. Before we continue, there is someone who will hear these words at the exact moment they need them most. If this message has strengthened your spirit today, the link in the description and the first comment is there for you. If you feel led to give, consider planting a $50 seed as an act of faith. It is not about the amount. It is about your willingness to place what is in your hands before me. Bring the one area of your life where you need my guidance most. Pray over it, plant your seed, and trust me with what follows. Now stay with me, because what I am about to reveal next is meant for you. Stay with me. Let this interruption become sacred. Do not rush to finish. Do not scan for the end. I am unfolding something layer by layer. Just as I created the world in order and sequence, I reveal truth in order and sequence. There is protection hidden in patience. There is safety in listening fully. You asked me for direction because you did not want to step into regret. You said you were tired of learning lessons the hard way. You asked me to speak before consequences arrive. Humility opened the door for this moment, and because you asked sincerely, I am answering clearly. I need you to understand that when I arrange an interruption, it means your path is about to adjust. It does not always mean disaster. Sometimes it means elevation. Sometimes it means removal. Sometimes it means exposure, but it always means movement. Stagnation is not my design for you. I refuse to let you settle into confusion. Do not skip ahead in your heart. Do not assume you already know what I am about to say. Pride can close ears faster than noise. Approach this moment with humility. Approach it with openness. If you remain fully present, you will receive more than information. You will receive alignment. I am not speaking to the crowd. I am speaking to you. Out of all the voices in the world, I am focusing on your heart right now. That alone should tell you that this is intentional. I interrupt with purpose. I answer with precision. I guide with love. So remain. Do not exit this moment early. Do not treat it as optional. You asked me to intervene. This is intervention. You asked me to show you that I am near. This is nearness. You asked me to interrupt your confusion. This is the interruption. And if you stay, if you listen without resistance, if you allow my words to settle into your spirit, you will walk away from this moment with clarity you did not have before. My child, now listen even more closely, for what I am about to explain carries weight. I am not speaking in symbols to confuse you. I am not giving you a riddle to solve. I am giving you a warning born out of love. 3 days before it happens, I will reveal the sign, not after, not during, before. I do not allow sudden shifts to overtake my children without mercy first whispering ahead of them. This is mercy. This is preparation. You must understand the nature of how I speak. I do not always thunder from the sky. I do not always shake the ground beneath your feet. Often I move in ways that are quiet but precise. The prophetic warning I am giving you will not arrive in dramatic form. It will not demand attention from the world around you. It will be small in appearance, but it will carry great meaning for you. It will feel like a gentle tug in your spirit. It will create a pause in your thoughts that will cause you to look twice. 3 days before the event unfolds, you will notice something unusual. It may come through a dream that feels different from your ordinary dreams. You will wake up and the feeling will remain with you longer than usual. You may not fully understand it, but it will not fade quickly. That lingering impression is not random. It is me pressing gently upon your awareness. Pay attention to what remains in your spirit after you wake. What stays is often what matters. It may come through a conversation that seems ordinary on the surface. Someone may say a word or share a story that suddenly touches something deep within you. You will feel your attention sharpen. Your heart may beat slightly faster. That is not coincidence. When certain words echo louder than others, it is because I am highlighting them for you. Do not dismiss repetition. If the same theme appears more than once within those 3 days, recognize that I am underlining it. The sign may also come through a sudden shift in atmosphere. You may walk into a place and feel discomfort where you once felt peace. Or you may sense unexpected calm in a situation that normally creates anxiety. Changes in your inner response are often signals from me. I communicate not only through events but through your spirit's reaction to them. If something that once felt right suddenly feels unsettled, do not ignore it. A discomfort can be protection. If no one else could ever satisfy the longing in your heart the way He does, type Amen. Let it stand as your declaration that the God who speaks through signs and whispers is the only one whose voice you are choosing to trust. My beloved, the sign will not shout, it will whisper. That is why you must be attentive. The world around you is loud, distractions are constant. Notifications, obligations, noise, opinions all compete for your focus. But subtle instruction requires stillness. If you are rushing, you may overlook it. If you are emotionally overwhelmed, you may brush it aside. I am asking you now to slow your pace in the days ahead. Create space to notice. 3 days is not an accidental number, it is intentional. It is a period of confirmation. When I give warning in advance, I allow enough time for recognition, but not so much time that fear grows. These 3 days are meant for awareness, not panic. When the sign appears, do not react with anxiety. Respond with prayer. Sit with me. Ask me to confirm what you sense. I will not hide clarity from a heart that seeks it sincerely. The event that follows the sign may appear sudden to others, but it will not be sudden to you. You will remember this moment. You will say within yourself, He told me. That remembrance will anchor you. It will keep you steady when others feel confused. It will give you peace when others are unsettled. But this only happens if you recognize the sign beforehand. There is danger in ignoring subtle instruction. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken you. When my spirit nudges gently and you repeatedly dismiss it, your sensitivity weakens. Over time, what once felt clear becomes dull. What once stirred your spirit becomes easy to overlook. I do not want that for you. I want your discernment sharp. I want your spirit responsive. Ignoring small warnings can lead to larger consequences. Sometimes what appears minor is actually the first indicator of a greater shift. A crack in a wall seems insignificant until the structure weakens. A small change in direction seems harmless until you realize you are far from where you intended to go. That is why I speak early. That is why I reveal quietly before I move openly. My child, you have ignored nudges before. You have felt hesitation in your spirit and moved forward anyway because logic convinced you it was nothing. You have sensed discomfort and called it overthinking. You have heard inner caution and labeled it fear. I do not condemn you for this. You are learning. But now I am calling you to maturity. Now I am asking you to truly trust what I place within you. When the 3-day sign appears, resist the urge to rationalize it away. Do not immediately search for explanations that remove me from the picture. Instead, ask, Lord, are you showing me something? That simple question opens the door for confirmation. I am not distant. I respond when invited. Claim this in the comments, Lord. I will not rationalize away what you show me. Say it as a commitment, not a hope. Because that commitment is what keeps the sign visible instead of dismissed. There is someone who will receive this same preparation in the season right before their own shift, when everything goes quiet and they wonder whether they heard correctly. What you plant through the link in the description, and the first comment is what carries this word to them at exactly that moment. Give, and it shall be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together, running over. Bring the one area of your life where you need me to move most urgently. Plant it with your seed, and watch me confirm on both. Pay attention to your dreams. Not every dream is from me, but some carry weight beyond imagination. If a dream repeats, or if it leaves you with a sense of urgency, write it down. Reflect on it. Bring it before me. Do not mock what you do not yet understand. Even symbolic messages carry truth when interpreted with prayer. Pay attention to conversations. I can speak through unlikely voices. A child, a stranger, a friend unaware of your situation, all can carry a phrase meant for you. The words may seem ordinary to them, but they will strike you deeply. That strike is not emotional weakness, it is spiritual resonance. Pay attention to sudden shifts. If plans change unexpectedly within those 3 days, do not immediately resist. Sometimes, I redirect through interruption. A canceled appointment can be protection. A delayed opportunity can be mercy. A door that suddenly closes can be shielding you from unseen harm. Trust the shift before you understand it. The danger of ignoring my subtle voice is not that I will abandon you. I do not abandon my children. The danger is that you may walk into avoidable pain. I warn because I care. I speak because I see ahead. I reveal because I love you too deeply to let you stumble blindly. Do not wait for dramatic signs. If you demand spectacle, you may miss the whisper. Remember, I often move through stillness. I spoke through gentle wind. I guided through quiet conviction. Power does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it rests in simplicity. 3 days before it happens, the sign will come. It will not force itself upon you. It will invite your attention. What you do with that invitation matters. If you respond with awareness, you will step into the coming shift prepared. If you ignore it, you may feel shaken when the event unfolds. My beloved, this is not about fear. It is about partnership. I am inviting you to walk closely with me. When you are attentive, our connection deepens. When you listen carefully, you grow stronger. This is not only about one event, it is about training your spirit to recognize my guidance consistently. So in the coming days, quiet your heart, reduce unnecessary noise. Create moments of stillness. When something small feels unusually significant, do not brush it aside. When repetition appears, take notice. When your spirit tightens or settles unexpectedly, pause 3 days before it happens. I will reveal the sign. It may look small to the world, but to you it will carry weight. Recognize it, guard it, bring it to me in prayer. And when the event unfolds, you will not be caught unaware. You will stand steady, knowing that I spoke first, that I warned gently, and that you listened. My child, now I will speak to you about what is coming, and I need you to listen without fear. The event ahead is not necessarily destruction. It is not the end of your life. It is not the collapse of everything you know. It is a shift, but it is a life-altering shift. And life-altering does not always mean harmful. Sometimes it means necessary. Sometimes it means overdue. Sometimes it means the answer to prayers you forgot you prayed. When this event unfolds, it may look like removal. Something or someone may no longer remain in the place they once held in your life. It may feel sudden. It may feel unexpected. But I tell you now, it will not be without purpose. What I remove with precision. What I allow to leave, I allow to leave because it has completed its assignment in your life. There are attachments you have grown comfortable with, even if they have quietly limited you. There are environments you have adjusted to, even if they no longer nourish your growth. There are connections you have tolerated, even when your spirit has felt unsettled within them. I have watched you try to make peace with what was only meant to be temporary. I have seen you cling to what was only meant to teach you. This coming event may involve your work. A position may change. A role may shift. An opportunity may move away. You may feel the ground move beneath your feet as something familiar becomes uncertain. But understand this, I am not stripping you of provision. I am repositioning you for greater alignment. If a door closes, it is because it cannot carry the weight of your next season. It may involve a relationship. Someone who once stood close may step back, or you may find yourself stepping away. Conversations may feel different. Distance may grow, and your heart may ache as you process the change. But my child, not every separation is loss. Some separations are rescue. Some distances are protection. I see what you cannot see. I know what lies ahead of certain paths. If I create space, it is because space is safer than proximity. It may involve your environment, a move, a transition, a disruption in your daily routine. What felt stable may suddenly feel unsettled. And in that shaking, you may question whether you are losing control. But you were never meant to control everything. Stability that depends only on human planning is fragile. I sometimes shake what you thought was secure, so that you can build upon what is eternal. Type Amen if you have ever held tightly to something, not because it was good for you, but because it was familiar, because that Amen is the moment you release the grip, and trust what I am repositioning you toward. This shift will carry a spiritual shaking. You will feel it not only in your circumstances, but within your spirit. Old beliefs may be challenged. Old patterns may be exposed. Comfort zones may break open. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but discomfort is not always danger. Sometimes discomfort is growth pressing against limitation. Do not mistake the shaking for abandonment. When I shake something, I am testing its foundation. What remains after shaking is what is strong enough to carry you forward. What falls away was never strong enough to sustain your future. I do not shake to destroy you. I shake to reveal what must remain and what must go. You have prayed for elevation. You have asked me to expand your territory, to increase your impact, to deepen your peace. Elevation requires space. Elevation requires removal of what restricts you. I cannot lift you higher if you are tied to what pulls you downward. I cannot place greater responsibility in your hands if your grip is still holding what no longer serves your purpose. The coming event is not random chaos. It is alignment. It is adjustment. It is the correction of direction. Think of a tree that has grown crooked toward the light. If it is gently redirected early, it grows straight and strong. If left alone, it weakens over time. I am redirecting you now so that your growth is healthy and lasting. You may feel grief when something leaves. That is natural. I do not condemn your tears. Even necessary endings can hurt. Even divine removals can sting. But trust me in the pain. I am not removing joy. I am removing what blocks greater joy. I am not removing love. I am removing what prevents deeper love. Type this, Lord. What you remove, you replace with something greater. Declare it before you see the evidence. Because that is what faith looks like when the shaking begins. A spiritual shaking will awaken you. It will cause you to examine where you have placed your trust. It will reveal where fear has quietly influenced your decisions. It will show you where you settled instead of believed. And in that revelation, you will grow stronger. Others around you may not understand what is happening. They may call it unfortunate. They may label it as loss. But you will remember that I spoke before, and you will remember that I warned gently. That remembrance will give you peace, while others remain confused. The purpose of this event is protection. There are paths you were close to walking that would have wounded you deeply. There are commitments you were close to making that would have drained you. There are environments that look promising but carried hidden weight. I see the unseen layers. I know the long-term outcomes. When I intervene, it is because I refuse to let you step into unnecessary harm. The purpose is also elevation. I am preparing you for something that requires a different posture, a different focus, a different level of maturity. The current structure around you cannot carry what I am about to build within you, so I must adjust the structure. You may resist at first. You may ask me why. You may wish things would remain as they are, but later, you will look back and understand. You will see how the removal cleared space. You will see how the shaking strengthened your roots. You will see how the shift protected you from unseen storms. Do not cling tightly when you sense me loosening your grip. Trust my hands. I do not take without purpose. I do not close without provision. I do not shake without securing your foundation first. Before the final word settles into your spirit, one last act of alignment. Your spirit right now, in this moment of knowing, has already agreed with what is being released. The link in the description is where that agreement becomes physical. What you plant there is not for a channel. It is your declaration that you trust me with what you cannot yet see. Bring the one thing, the door you have been standing before the longest. The area where the shift is closest. Let go of it as a seed, and watch what I do with it. My precious child, what is about to unfold is not meant to leave you defeated. It is meant to position you exactly where you are supposed to be. What may appear to be an ending is actually the opening of a greater path. I am removing the boundaries that have held you back so I can lead you into a life far bigger than the one you imagined. Though the transition may feel uncomfortable, it is making room for something greater. When the moment arrives, remain calm, do not allow fear to take control, and do not let discouragement shape your words. Instead, lift your heart and say, "Lord, I know you are leading me where I need to be." Those words will steady your spirit and remind you that nothing is happening by accident. This is not confusion, it is my perfect direction. This is not rejection, it is my preparation for what comes next. Make this your declaration today, Lord. I will follow wherever you lead, because every path you prepare is filled with purpose. Write those words in the comments as an act of faith. Let them become your agreement with the new season I have already begun to unfold in your life. Today is the day you choose trust over fear and surrender over resistance. Never forget that I am beside you in every moment. I walk ahead of you, clearing the way while my hand remains upon you. When the sign appears and everything begins to change, do not be afraid. Trust my timing, trust my guidance. Soon you will step into a new season stronger than before, not defeated, but refined, not abandoned, but covered by my protection, not uncertain, but standing exactly where I have planned for you to be since long before this day arrived.